looking for a win against the Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Durant for three. Into the lane. And then Durant with the dunk.
And with that remarkable wingspan, coupled with the leaping ability, Durant does major damage on those drives.
Holmgren wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here's Holmgren. No coverage that time.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. And stolen by Caruso. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's the pick. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Oklahoma City moving it around. And that one's good. Caruso.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Eason. Here's Finney Smith. That doesn't go in. And a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Williams. Whoa! What a play!
Wow. You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. And Tim, you look look at some of the advanced metrics, Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Smith on the wing. Durant drawing the double team. Smith left side. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Williams. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Rockets trailed by 3. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Eason. And then Durant with the dunk.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. No good from Durant. Williams outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Pass to Durant. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort wide open. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. Here's Thompson, and Holmgren pulls it down. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's KD. Count that one. Durant's got 8.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys, back to you.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Dort, the open look. Hands the shot from the wing. Dort's got 4 this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago, so they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Releases, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Now here's SGA. Offline from the top of the key.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
They get it again. Houston moving it around. They double team Şengün. 4 on the clock. Caruso with the steal. It's stolen by Eason. Here's Thompson. The Rockets with the new 14. For 3, Durant. To the inside. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive smooth, still able to play above the rim.
Durant with the steal. Durant finishing it off in transition.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the knee gets set.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. The Thunder with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Out to Thompson. And the turnover again by Houston. The Thunder lead by 9. Here comes Shea. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
KD can't get it to go. Wide open. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. George got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Down low, Capella. And again, unable to change momentum here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
SGA with the steal. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
KD on the wing. An easy 2 points on the layup. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Williams a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Easton grabs the board. Baseline try. And it's Durant missing. The Thunder lead by 16. On the wing, Wallace. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. And the Rockets with possession here. Up again. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. SGA with the ball. He has 5. On the wing, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist. 8 points for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He had a little bit of everything.
In the corner, Finney Smith with it. They double-team KD. It's deflected. And stolen by Caruso. And the foul on Tari Eason. the defending world champion Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Rockets. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. No good from Durant. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
SGA from outside. Another miss by SGA. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now Thompson. After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's KD. And it's Houston with another.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Back to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
For three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Confidence in Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Get your shoot, baby.
Back to Holmgren. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Oh, wide open look for Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And the basket is good. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Caruso. And it's Houston with another.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Smith.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from low until showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot, simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar, man. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allen.
Timing and athleticism. That's why Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. They set the pick. With the putback. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of them. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren. Oh, that was something else!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Rockets leading by 11. Thompson outside. Houston moving the ball around. Durant, no good. So it's the Thunder now. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. To the paint. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 8.
You see the physical attributes that Holmgren has in the paint. Size and energy make it easy for him to find shots.
It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. SGA into the lane. Unable to get that one. Outside, KD. The Thunder pull it in. SGA up top. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Nobody here. Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
Jalen Williams, lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
To the inside. Pass to Eason. Durant at the elbow. Rocket 6. A 3-ball. They get it back. Now Van Vliet. Caruso with the steal. Durant with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and opportunity for his guys.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since it's the titles Warriors, it's so important that the Nets and Suns can he win a shot at another ring.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And they pick up 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Durant for 3. And the dunk by Eason.
There it is, guys. One of those desperate plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And the Thunder making a switch here. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. Outside, Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. The putback. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Johnson with it. They'll bring it up for Houston. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one, good. And that's now 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Shoots over Dort. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's Dort. Good. Nice job down low. Dort's got his first 2 points. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this. Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. Van Vliet outside. Up again. Houston now working with the new shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. KD's got 22.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a 3-point shot off.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Houston leading by 18. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length